Hello, welcome to my first ever broadcasting vlog for the new course for broadcast and digital media level 3. I am really excited for this course. It's going to be completely different to what I did last year, but the nerves are nowhere near as bad as they were last year for a number of reasons. First one is I don't know you, Mark, but I know of you. I saw you around almost every day at college last year. And also going to the open evening last year, broadcast was there, I had a look at the cameras, sort of stuff that they had there. That was really interesting. But having going into media and film with Lindsay still gave me a lot of experience, which I can take into this from knowing how to research, directing, script writing, storytelling, vlogging. Obviously, I vlogged about 50 times last year, so I'm used to it now. Also have my own YouTube channel, so I've been doing it for 5 years anyway. But all of that stuff that I've been doing to create a production is something I'm really glad that I've now got experience of. Obviously, there's new stuff I haven't tried out, podcasts, radio stuff, and TV. It's been more aimed at film, obviously, last year, but still it's stuff that I've experienced from. So from having all of that, the nerves are not as bad. But in terms of the people, definitely, you're always nervous when you're stuck in a room with, people that you don't know. I know only 2 of them, but everyone else I'm looking forward still to be getting to know, because I remember last year in media we had about 25 people in the room, and I knew all of them within about a couple of weeks, and we were chatting and we were more ourselves and more confident and everything like that. And it's an amazing feeling to see how far you come, and now I'm really good friends with majority of people in that course. And also because this course is, the amount of people in it is so small, it's like really hard to avoid anybody, because you're going to clash at some point, so you're going to know everybody quite quickly when you've got such a small group. But I'm looking forward to that. So it's always a little bit nervous. You're always nervous about how that person's going to be, if you're going to like them or not, and if you don't like them, what do you do? Because you're sort of stuck with them for the next 2 years. But it's just trying to, as I said, being respectful, which is something I have a lot for. Even if you don't like someone, doesn't mean you have to disrespect them. I've had situations in media where I may not have been, the person I was working with, I wasn't very happy with. Still work with them. The director was an interesting director to work with, not very organised, maybe very angry very, very quickly, but for me it was just remembering that they are the director, they are in charge, they need it's good to give them the respect the most, because I was just acting in it. In terms of helping out other groups, I know how important that is. Obviously I've acted, and I love acting so much. I do acting and stuff, so I know what it's like to help out others. Your own production is not the most important, helping out other people's is as well. I have a lot of curiosity when it comes to the media, but for doing film and now going on to broadcast, to basically have 3 years of film experience, media experience in different sort of categories within media is something that I'm extremely curious about to see when I come out of it. If media is for me or if it's not. And I definitely feel like after this course I will know if media is for me or not, because I would have been in it for 3 years and stuff like that. It's definitely helped my confidence a lot with, being a director, having, becoming friends, being polite to everybody and all that, and having ownership of your work as well. Definitely having ownership and having a lot of self-control, which is hard sometimes, but it really does help when you have a lot of control over things and yourself. It makes stuff a lot easier. And being ambitious, I really flipping heck, the amount of stuff that went wrong last year, I wouldn't have got anything, I wouldn't have got a distinction in media if I wasn't ambitious towards things. Because of how the amount of times that the research was so boring, but I knew if I kept going, if I knew finding out more information to help the project be better, then, and it would help me get distinction, then I know I would do it. I'd be ambitious to do it. I'd be resilient, difficulties, and go and achieve the research. For me, pre-production was probably the most boringest thing. No one particularly enjoys it, but I've done it, and actually, by putting so much effort into pre-production, it made my main production so much easier to storyboard it and basically plan it all out. So I haven't got to do any thinking when it comes to production. All I've got to do is do what I've already planned out in the past. So yeah, all of that experience coming to this course, I'm looking forward to learning new things as well. I'm really, really excited about. Lockdown has changed me massively. A person now that wants to go out there, wants to go and pass maths, which I'll be studying as well, but wants to go and learn new things in broadcast, try new things. You know, I am a person that looking at presenting, but I'll try new things out, try new equipment, because you just don't know until you try at the end of the day. So yes, I am really looking forward to the next 2 years or the next year or so, aiming for distinctions all round, because, you know, aim high. And then if you get a pass or a merit, you won't feel as bad, because I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, aim high. And yeah, one of the main big things for me when it comes to other people is having respect for them, whatever their beliefs, whatever gender, anything. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do. And yeah, so that is the end of the vlog. Thank you.